How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back to yet another review. A little bit of a mystery beer courtesy of my boy Dan. 7 and a sucker. For those that don't know what mystery beers are, apparently that's a thing. They are beers that people send me, and I drink them. And then I talk about them, and I guess about them. Then we unwrap them and see how right, wrong, or somewhere in between I am. And it is fun. A lot of people are doing nowadays, and it is a beautiful thing. Yeah, hazy. Big old hazy, chunky hazy. I don't know if you guys can actually see that on camera, but it's got some nice bits and bobbles kind of floating around in that sucker. Not necessarily a bad thing. I don't mind myself a little bit of chunkiness. It's not like a ton of it, but it's kind of floating around in there. Beautiful, tightly compact, just off weight. Super creamy, delicate head on it. Yeah. Big old hazy time. Could be a Berliner, fruited something or other, but I'm leaning hazy. I mean IPA, not double yet. Let's dive in to the nose. See, this is the one. So one caveat with doing two mystery beers, or doing a beer before mystery beer, is that the other beers sometimes can do a number on your palate. I think I might be dealing with this, so I might do this beer a little bit of disjustice here. Injustice, right? That's the right word. Because I'm not getting a big, huge nose on this, but I feel like there is this rich kind of fruitiness beneath it. But the thing is, I actually did a mystery beer before this one, and it just happened that thing was one of those fruit smoothie kind of beers with a bunch of fruit going on in it. And the next beer I was going to do was a non-mystery beer, and it was kind of a similar beer, and I was like, I don't want to do that. Let me just go grab another beer. And I'm like, just grab another mystery beer. It'll probably be something much different. It is. It's not a fruit smoothie beer. It's an IPA, but I just can't get into it, I don't think, as much as I typically would if I didn't have that beer previous, even though it's been about 10-15 minutes so far. Anyway, yeah, soft citrus on the nose, a little bit of kind of fruit meddling. Nothing too crazy, but I think it would be a little bit more pronounced, a little bit more robust going into a clean. Not much as far as sweetness goes, not much as far as bitter goes, done and done. She smells like just a kind of neutral, drinkable, chuggable hazy at this point. So let's just dive in. Cheers. Okay. It is not a neutral, meh, chuggable hazy. That is not what this is. This is a double IPA, hop to the fucking nines, ranky-dank, sweet, hazy. So it is a hop forward beer. I got like the allergy sneezes going on right now, so fighting through those sneezes all day. Don't want to do it on camera. The face just doesn't look nice when it sneezes. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it is vibrant. It is aggressive. A stinging kind of green. It's somewhere between a weedy dankiness and a weed pulling dankiness. It's like that fresh mown grass, but just so happened if your lawn was overgrown and not that greatly kept, to where you have a little bit of kind of pulling weeds, but it just so happens you have some smoking weeds up in there too. So it's like a weed medley of greeniness that is pretty aggressive, but in kind of almost a minty way. When I talk about that eucalyptus thing, which I haven't had in quite some time, it's like the spearminty, minty eucalyptus thing going on with the greeniness. It's really fun, actually. Big sweetness. I don't think there's lactose in here, but if you told me there's a dollop of it, I'm not going to get my paintings in a bunch, because there is this sultry, soft, delicious creaminess to it. It could be a heavy oat addition or a soft touch of lactose. Either way, I'm cool with it. And it really kind of leans, it doesn't lean like your traditional kind of like, let's just name a fruit and call it that kind of hazy IPA. And comes off more with that creaminess. Comes off more like sherbet-wise, kind of like an orange or even like a rainbow sherbet kind of fruit medley kind of thing going on. I'm not gonna sit here and say this is by far and away one of the best hazies that I've had. I'll say that right off the bat. But it's definitely gonna be in the category of one of the more interesting, or even just aggressive, explosive. It's definitely hair on fire stuff. It's not trying to tiptoe through the tulips and kind of be like, here's a little bit of this, here's a little bit of that. No, it's screaming, it's going 100%. I like it. I do. So what is it though? with its impact, with what's going on. It's an aggressively hopped 7.5%. Aggressively hopped 7.5% double IPA. I call it a double IPA. Double IPA. I know some people wouldn't say that with 7.5. That's double for me. With lactose. It's got to be lactose. It's too creamy and too decadent. And I think that's it. I think it's all just hot magic here. I don't think there really is any kind of addition to it beyond that lactose. And I think yeah, that's it. 7.5%, aggressively hopped, touch of lactose, done and done. Let's see what we got going on. A very fun one, Dan. This is a really good beer. Let's put it this way. It's one of the better 7.5 double-ish IPAs that I've had as of late, before I even reveal it. It tastes similar to something I've had. It has a little bit of hop butcher vibes, basically what I'm saying. And I dig their beer, so let's see, what do we have going on? Oh, it's Kane. Fucking corduroy lines. What? Say what? 8.4%. God damn. This is just a quart. There's no lactose on this? Imperial India Pale Ale. Man. I should have known it with Dan being from Jersey. Man, I don't think I've had corduroy lines before. Yeah, this reminds me. This has to have lactose in it. Even though I said it, I could see it not having lactose and just a heavy oat addition. That has to be the case then. Because I know some breweries might get a little loosey-goosey with their ingredients, but Kane doesn't play that game. Man. Kane. Their hazies really have been on the come up as of late. Because I think the other one, what was the one? Party Wave, I think, was the other one that I did. It was a mystery beer by Kane and from Dan too, and I really enjoyed that. And I've never sat and said that Kane was one of my favorite hazy producers. I even said previous to these mystery beers I've done that their hazies have been getting much better. But yeah, this is really good stuff. Like I said, I'm a self-proclaimed hop butcher fan. I like what they do for what they do and what they're trying to do. Give me the burp, so I enjoy what they do quite a bit. And this definitely gave me those hop butcher vibes. So that in and of itself, I think, is a kind of a little bit of a tip of a cap to a brewery that's not necessarily known for their big old hazies. So yeah, that's a fun one, Dan. Thank you. I love the local ones that I assume they're from some other region and end up being a local beer that I probably had before. I know, let's put it this way. I've almost certainly had this on draft at the brewery. I don't believe I've had a can of it. And as far as this can goes, it is a month and a half old. So yeah, fun stuff, really delicious stuff. And like I said, before I even unwrapped it, one of the better ones that I've had as of late. It might not be, it's not Mount Rushmore status, I don't think, but it's really close. So that in and of itself is really good. I'm getting like this weird strobe effect. I have this fan going on over here. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. It's kind of like flickering light in my eyes. So if I start like seizuring out, just don't worry about it because you'll never see the video. Anyway, yeah, it's tasty. It's delicious. I'm a fan. Thank you very much, brother. Value availability, it's Kane stuff. This is probably less than $20 a 4-pack. Might be able to get had, especially right now in the whole COVID times. Some of their brewery-only releases definitely make it out in a distro. They do home delivery at this time. So, you know, it is what it is. And leave you with, if you like, what will you like this beer? If you like New School Hazies. I mean, like I said, it kind of bursting with fruit, soft lactose vibes. There's no lactose in here. Just a really well done New School kind of hazy. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Mystery beer, mind you. Down there if you want to talk about it. Mystery beers, if you dig them, you can actually send me some. You're more than welcome. You can email me at massivebeers@gmail.com or matt@massivebeers.com. And if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, it would be Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the podcasting stuff, we've talked to Mike Kane before. You can check that out on Beer Massif, MASSIF. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little Kane right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.